What is up, budget billers? Hope you guys are doing okay today. Sorry about the delay, but today we have some additional payout dates for the November food stamp benefits or the emergency allotment. And I will say it's actually almost all of the states that we have so far. We still have a couple of more that we are still waiting for. But in addition to that, hey, the Democrats recently passed the $1.2 trillion bipartisan infrastructure bill, and I wanted to discuss what it means for low-income families. Also, Democrats are trying to offer free government-funded health insurance under the social spending package. And lastly, hey, we have one state providing energy assistance for low-income families. This will provide assistance through April of 2022, as well as we also have $1,000 stimulus checks for one specific state. Now, those are just some of the topics that we are going to cover today, but if you're interested in any of those, I would appreciate it if you could just go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this video as well as this channel as well. And also, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. Now, let's go ahead and get back into the video. Okay guys, before we get started, hey, I wanted to remind you that you can try out the Amazon Prime membership for free for 30 days. Prime membership allows you to watch unlimited free movies, TV shows, unlimited music streaming, and you can receive free shipping for the Christmas holidays and a selection of free books and magazines. Or if you already are paying for the Prime membership, make sure that you are receiving a discounted rate of just $5.99 per month. You can receive that discount if you participate in any government assistance programs. Now, those links will be down below in the description. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and start off with the November emergency allotment payout dates. So far, we have Alabama, November the 30th, Alaska, November the 15th through the 30th, Arkansas has ended their program, Arizona, November the 2nd, Colorado, November the 7th through the 12th, Delaware, November the 23rd, DC has already approved it, but we don't have a date yet, Florida has ended their program, Georgia, November the 26th through the 30th, Guam, November the 19th, Hawaii, December the 13th. Idaho has ended their program in March, Illinois, November the 20th through the 28th, Indiana, November the 5th through the 23rd, Iowa, November the 1st through the 10th, Kansas, December the 15th through the 24th, Kentucky, November the 2nd through the 19th, Louisiana, November the 6th, 13th, the 20th, and the 27th, for Maine, November the 10th, Maryland, November the 1st through the 30th, Michigan, November the 13th through the 23rd, Mississippi, November the 2nd, Missouri, Montana, and Nebraska have all ended their program. New Hampshire, November the 3rd and on the 23rd, and December the 3rd and the 17th. New Jersey, November the 1st through the 5th. Nevada has already ended their program. North Carolina, November the 22nd through December the 1st. North Dakota has ended their program. Ohio, November the 22nd. Oklahoma, November the 10th through the 15th. Oregon is going to be on November the 10th and then a cleanup day on December the 1st. Pennsylvania, November the 13th and the 16th through the 25th. Rhode Island, November the 3rd. South Carolina, November the 1st through the 19th. South Dakota has ended their program. Tennessee, November the 1st through the 20th. Texas, November the 1st through the 5th. Utah, November the 28th. Vermont, December the 14th. Virginia, November the 16th. Washington, November the 1st and the 2nd, and then staggered through the 20th. And then West Virginia, November the 3rd, and then a final run on December the 8th. And Wisconsin, November the 20th. And Wyoming is going to be from November the 2nd through the 5th. And then as far as the states in yellow goes, hey, those are the states that have ended their maximum emergency allotments, which is Arkansas, Florida, Idaho, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, North and South Dakota. Now, don't forget, guys, hey, if you didn't see or hear your state being mentioned in this video, that doesn't mean that your state is not participating. It just means that your state hasn't received the final approval for November. Now, the reason I say that is because a few people continue to ask me in the comment section that I never mention New York or California. And the reason is, guys, hey, they typically don't report their approval until later in the month when all the other states have already reported theirs earlier in the month. So please forgive me, guys, in California as well as New York City. But be sure that you are subscribed to the channel so that you know exactly when those states are approved and when their payout dates are going to be. Now, guys, hey, let's go ahead and talk about these $1,000 stimulus checks. Los Angeles, California is participating in a pilot program to provide $1,000 stimulus checks to low-income families. California now has a guaranteed income program. People can argue about whether the steps that government has taken along these lines have been appropriate. The fact of the matter is that millions of people expected it all, and they have now been conditioned to approve of this kind of government intervention. So it's no wonder that a major U.S. city like Los Angeles, California, is now embarking on a newly approved guaranteed income program. Other cities, including Ann Arbor and Chicago, are also taking a look at the same thing. But Los Angeles, in fact, is launching the biggest experiment in the entire United States along these lines. The city council there approved of $40 million for basic income guaranteed. Los Angeles Economic Assistance Pilot Program, or also known as Big Leap, is planning on giving 3,000 families currently living in poverty $1,000 a month for 12 months. And that is with no strings attached as far as how recipients can actually spend that money. Now, the city has been accepting applications for potential participants, and you can go to bigleap.lacity.org. The plan is for the city to pick up around 3,000 households at random to start getting the $1,000 per month payments, something for which the city has earmarked $40 million for. Also, guys, Chicago is also issuing out $500 per month to 5,000 families. They also have a guaranteed basic income program that they've started as well. I don't have the information in front of me, but you want to make sure that you go to Google and type in $500 per month in Chicago, and I'm sure you'll pull up some articles and how exactly you can apply for that type of benefit. Also, the Democrats are planning on providing insurance for millions of low-income adults within the social spending plan with the price tag of $1.75 trillion. At least 2.2 million low-income adults, nearly all of them in Texas and the Southeast, would be eligible for government-funded health insurance under the Democrats' $1.75 trillion social spending and climate change plan. Now, that's a number of people who are eligible for Medicaid under the Affordable Care Act, but have been left uninsured because they live in one of the dozen states that have not expanded coverage under the 2010 law. They are in the coverage gap with incomes too high to qualify for Medicaid, but below the $12,880 annual federal income minimum for an individual to qualify for subsidized coverage in the insurance marketplaces. Now, an estimated 60% of those caught in that Medicaid coverage gap are Black or Hispanic, according to the Center on Budget and Policy Priorities, and nearly 2/3 of those in the gap live in one of the 3 Republican-controlled states, which is Texas, Florida, and Georgia. Now, under this plan that was announced by President Biden after the negotiations with key Democratic lawmakers in Congress, those in the gap would qualify for ACA marketplace subsidies for 4 years starting this January. They would get additional cost-sharing protections starting in 2023 that would bring their out-of-pocket costs close to zero. Now, to encourage existing Medicaid expansion states to maintain their coverage levels, the bill would raise the 90% federal matching rate for the expansion population to 93% from 2023 through 2025. Now, to help pay for the coverage and incentivize holdout states to expand Medicaid, starting in 2023, the plan would permanently cut billions of dollars in special federal Medicaid funding to the non-expansion states that helps hospitals with disproportionately high rates of uninsured or Medicaid participants. Now, Beth, which is the SVP of America's Essential Hospitals, she said, "We always are in favor of coverage expansion. Our concern is it is paired with cuts to the safety net, and that is a double-edged sword." Now, the Hospital Association has estimated that those funding cuts would total as much as $7.8 billion over 10 years, and industry groups say hospitals need that extra Medicaid funding to handle the more than 25 million people who would remain uninsured even after the coverage expansion. So yeah, guys, if they are able to keep this insurance provision within the social spending package, then low-income families who don't meet the threshold to actually qualify for Medicaid can actually receive this benefit starting this coming January. And that is going to provide government-funded assistance or benefits to cover your health insurance plans under the Affordable Care Act. And then last but not least, guys, hey, energy assistance is now available for low-income households. Now, low-income energy assistance program is now available for eligible households that will run through April the 30th of 2022. And qualifying households may receive assistance to pay a portion of their home heating bill. This year, a water assistance program and an arrearage program are also available to help households with past due water and energy bills. Now, for the 2021 through 2022 heating season, Goodwill Industries of Southern and Western Colorado will once again administer the program for Eagle County. Now, households may qualify for the LEAP Assistance Program if anyone within the home is a U.S. citizen or a legal permanent resident. Heating costs are paid directly to an energy provider. The benefit may also be paid to qualified residents if heating costs are included within the rental payments. Now, the maximum gross monthly household income limit has increased substantially for this LEAP season to 60% of the state's median income based on the number of household members. Limits are as follows. And right here on the screen, you can see what those limits are according to the size of your household. And that goes from 1 member all the way up to 8 members. Now, each qualified household may receive only one LEAP benefit for the winter season, in addition to income factors such as type of heat being used, the type of dwelling, and the number of people in the household are considered before an amount is awarded to an applicant. Now, funds for repairs of home heating systems may also be provided as well. So yeah, guys, if you live in Colorado, hey, I'm going to go ahead and put a link down below in the description so that you can check the full details of this article out. And if you qualify, then you can also click on the link so that you can apply for these particular benefits. Anyways, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today. But if you would like me to cover a topic on the next video, comment down below and let me know exactly what you want me to mention. Also, guys, if you enjoyed this type of content and you want to see more, hey, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out the channel. Anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.